Today, video games on vinyl, 8 tracks, and tons more on this Friday night mailbag. Hi, my name is Frank. As we've established, it's Friday. That means time to kick back, relax, and talk music. Happy holidays, dear 33ers. Hope this season is treating you well. I can't believe 2020 is just around the corner. Like, wasn't Y2K just yesterday? Oh my God, that was 2 decades ago. Time is going by way too fast. Anyway, I don't want to dwell on that. What I do want to dwell on is the mail. When I get these mailbag segment videos, I shoot them in segments because something comes in the mail and I want to open it right away. Then I kind of piece these together. So you'll notice a few different outfit changes in this video. I'm not sure. I'm just recording this different days. Anyway, some really cool mail I want to show you. But first I want to show you a couple Christmas gifts I got, because we've been talking about this on social media. My wife got this for me for Christmas. An original 1982 Colecovision in its box with a price tag here back in the day of $219.88. My mind was blown by this. It came with 3 games, including Donkey Kong, Zaxxon, and Q*bert. It came with the manuals of the games. It came with the original Coleco manual. It came with the original Coleco order form. Everything intact, everything in really nice condition. So that was really cool. I like retro gaming. That's what I grew up with. Atari, and my neighbor had Coleco, so I dig that kind of stuff. So luckily there's some more video game related stuff coming up in today's video. But before we get to that, I want to show you one more thing. My kids got me this, the 2014 reissue of Kiss's 1982 album, Creatures of the Night. I'm a Kiss fan. I'm a big Kiss fan. You guys know that. And this one was missing from my collection. I found in general the 2014 Kiss reissues sound very good. And I had got many of them, but I still was kind of holding out for this one. The particularly interesting thing about this pressing is that they use the 1985 remix, I believe, rather than the 1982 tapes. So that's kind of cool. So I got this, and it kind of joins my Creatures of the Night collection, including the original Canadian and the Japanese press. The only one I still want to get is the 1985 non-makeup cover. You can get it online, but prices are kind of crazy, which is funny because back in the day when it was a new release, that was everywhere. Every department store had the non-makeup cover. None of us wanted that one. We all wanted the makeup cover, which, funny enough, is now hard to find. I'll get it in the wild someday. Again, I'm not crazy enough about getting the original, the 85, to pay a exorbitant amount of money for it. I hope to find in the wild for a reasonable price one of these days. Anyway, that's a couple of things I got. What did you get for Christmas? All right, mail time. Well, first of all, as always, I want to thank you guys for sending stuff to show on this segment, which I like, and apparently a lot of you guys like. So that is awesome. This first one is pretty cool. I got a heads up about this. Let me go back to the original email. This came in a couple weeks ago, and they're asking if I was interested in video game music on vinyl. And this is all new to me. Like, I grew up in the age of Atari, where the soundtrack was Pac-Man and Ghost going bleep, bleep, bleep. But it's progressed so much. Like, nowadays, on some of these video games, the soundtrack is literally a score, and it rivals soundtracks you would hear on movies. And of course, that is right up my alley, because longtime viewers of this channel will know I'm a huge fan of movie soundtracks. So this is a whole new brave world for me, that being movie soundtracks. So this one is the soundtrack to a new PSVR action game, and that stands for PlayStation Virtual Reality. And the game is called Golem. maybe Golem. I'll put it on the screen here. You can tell me how badly I butchered that. So as I said, this is by composer Marty O'Donnell, and he's best known for creating the Halo and Destiny soundtracks. And so he worked on this one. So they asked me if I wanted one of these, and I thought, what the heck? I'm going to dive into this whole world of video game soundtracks. And we went recently and played some of these virtual reality games with my family. My God, they're mind-blowing. We have an Xbox, not a PlayStation, but I'm thinking our next purchase is going to have to be a PlayStation. PlayStation 5 is coming out just to get into some of this VR, virtual reality stuff. Anyway, so that's what I know about this package. They sent it over, and I want to check this out. So here we go. If you can make that out. It says Echoes of the First Dreamer, a musical prequel to Golem. Music by Marty O'Donnell. There is his signature. Here's the back. Okay, here's some images from the game. Again, if you've never played virtual reality VR games, they are very cool. Oh, black vinyl, my favorite. I want to listen to this, and I'll come back in a future video with a more in-depth review. Maybe we'll talk more about video game soundtracks. All right, this next one comes from Tim Derling, and actually in the last episode of the Friday Night Mailbag, Tim had sent me some 8-tracks. So they said, Frank, I got some more stuff. I'm gonna guess it's more 8-tracks. This is actually kind of hefty, so thank you very much, Tim. If you're not familiar with Tim, you do have to check out his YouTube channel. I've been watching it for some time. He likes to have his friends on and talk about his collection and go shopping for records and do videos from the road, go to shows and that kind of stuff. He's a fellow Canadian. Wow, this is a lot of stuff, man. So what do we have here? Oh, Alice Cooper, Muscle of Love. You guys know I love Alice. My top artist, Alice Cooper. Black Sabbath, Kiss, Judas Priest, I would say. Anyway, look at this. Awesome. Alice Cooper's greatest hits. Thin Lizzy Jailbreak. Check that stuff out. Got Boston, Led Zeppelin 2. I had no 8-tracks 2 months ago. Now I got this huge collection. Oh, right on. Aerosmith, Get Your Wings, classic. Boston, Don't Look Back. This is one I don't have on any format. Got Van Halen, Women and Children First, Stone Cold Classic, and Aerosmith, Draw the Line. Thank you, Tim. Got my holiday listening set for me. All of you guys, you absolutely rock. I love it. Thank you so much. This next package comes from my pal, Mark Poppin at Funky Moose Records. Funky Moose is an online-only Canadian record store, and my claim to fame is I think I was Mark's first customer. If not, I was one of his first customers. So always worth checking out. Funky Moose Records. I'll leave a link here below this video. Anyway, he sent me this. He started doing something now where he's kind of sort of started his own record label, Funky Moose Records, I believe it's called. Anyway, he presses 7-inch singles with 2 A-sides featuring independent artists, and he includes those with qualifying orders. So how cool is that? Anyway, he wanted me to check out one of his limited edition records. I think they're 100 copies each. So he sent it over, which is awesome. Thank you very much, Mark. So here we go. Mark here at Funky Moose Records. To promote Canadian artists in all genres, we press 7-inch records and put them in qualifying orders. This time 2 artists from British Columbia, BC. Steve Jensen and Brent Braidwood. So Braidwood, influences include the Beatles, Nick Lowe, Matthew Sweet, Squeeze, The Odds, Cheesy's 60s pop. And Steve Jensen, so this one, he's got a new EP. He's currently being recorded. He's currently recording in Vancouver, working with Biff Naked, who's a Canadian performer as well. Thanks for the order. Go Riders! Me and Mark have this thing. He's a Saskatchewan Rough Riders fan. I'm a Bombers fan. It's football, Canadian Football League. But the Bombers...
Congratulations.
My computer's talking to me. Yeah, thank you. But the Bombers won the cup, not the Rough Riders. All right, let's check this out. So here we go. Look at this. Look at this. FMR, Funky Moose Records. So this is the catalog number P0001. So this is the first one. Look at this. Funky Moose Records promotional. Off camera promotional records. Steve Jensen and Brent. So white label promo. I love it. Thank you, Mark, for thinking of me and setting this for me to check out. Dear 33ers, remember to check out Funky Moose Records. Tell them Frank sent ya. Here's another one that came in the mail from my pal David Martin in the UK. We swap records back and forth. I have sent him some Canadian music before, and he sent me some UK stuff to check out. So he gave me a heads up that this one was coming. Thank you very much, David. Let's crack it open. Got it open. And this band, I want to make sure I get this right. Wretched Soul. And the album is called The Ghost Road. I'm digging this album artwork. Check this out. So David Martin sent this one over. I will give it a spin. I'll report back with my thoughts. David, thanks very much, man. All right, dear 33ers, let me know what you thought of today's mailbag in the comments below. Which of these albums do you have? Are you into this video game soundtracks? Video games on vinyl? Again, this is a whole new world to me. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, dear 33s, haven't subscribed yet, click the button, thumbs up, all that good stuff. I wish each and every one of you a fantastic weekend. Until next time, keep on spinning.